The Danish royal court has confirmed one of the first changes to the country's monarchy since King Frederik and Queen Mary ascended the throne 10 months ago. On Wednesday, the palace issued a statement announcing the monarchy will phase out the use of royal warrants. Royal warrants have been used since the 1800s in Denmark and grant companies the right to use the image of the Danish crown on their letterhead, packaging, and labels. The palace confirmed in a statement, "It's the royal house's opinion that a scheme that means that individual companies can claim special recognition from the royal house for a number of years is no longer up to date. The changes will impact about 100 Danish and multinational companies who hold royal warrants, either as a royal court supplier or supplier to the Royal Danish Court." Frederik's latest move ends months of speculation that the king would abolish the warrants that began after he ascended the throne suddenly in January. The king and his Tasmanian-born wife Mary were thrust onto the throne after Frederik's mother Queen Margaret announced her surprise abdication to the nation on New Year's Eve. Following Frederik's accession, the Danish royal court announced that a decision would be made about royal warrants at a later date. The changes were expected to impact major international Danish brands, including silverware giant George Jensen. Current warrant holders will be able to use their titles until December 31st, 2029, before they'll be required to cease using the insignia. The abolition of warrants marks the king's most far-reaching change to date since ascending the throne with Mary by his side. Frederik is often described in the Danish media as a modernizer, much like his British counterpart King Charles. Charles, who's rankled minor royals with his campaign to slim down the monarchy, has notoriously cut off his disgraced brother Prince Andrew and tried to force the Duke of York out of his home. Luckily for Frederik, the already lean Danish monarchy has a lot less fat to trim, with the king's own brother Prince Joachim already living abroad and working in the private sector.